Salute, YouTube family. You guys already know what it is, Marco Darko. We got another sparring video, sparring breakdown. We got Gohan Rodriguez, I believe his name is, um, and Demian El Güero Espinoza. I've seen Gohan spar before. This guy's a beast. Small dude, but man, he can box. So this one should be good. We're gonna break this one down.
Ah, pero ahí ya debut más. En el torneo.
And Gohan, the smaller dude, with the red headgear, his jab is again, he's a smaller dude. He has a very good jab. Let's peep. I've never seen this, of course, but um, let's just see how his jab goes. And also, just pay attention to his feet. How he's always shuffling back. He has to do that, of course, because most of the time the guys are bigger than him, so they have more of a reach advantage. But he's aware of that. The main thing is he's aware. Just watch how fast he goes in and comes out. Such a nice jab, man. Such a nice jab. And and just notice when he does shuffle back, he does it so subtly. You know what I'm saying? He does it. It's so subtle. He's still in front of you. He's just out of range. So even if you try to hit him, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to touch him. It's really really impressive. This is something that I would definitely recommend. Really anyone, but definitely mainly smaller guys, to really emulate. You know what I'm saying? Get in, get out. Just shuffle. You know what I'm saying? Just get out of range, man. Because if they can't hit you, they can't win. And when you're in range, you're hitting them, of course, and then you just back out right away. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna frustrate them for sure. And then also notice the other guy doesn't even have a jab really. I haven't counted 5 jabs from him. He might have had a jab, but it's not noticeable at least. And I don't think he's really landed anything like, you know, meaningful either. And this is where the bigger guy really wants to be. Um, well, actually, not necessarily, but in this case, since how good of a mover and how good of a boxer Gohan is, the dude with the red headgear, yeah, this is where he wants to be. Because if you're fighting a guy that just likes to move, he's great on his feet. You know what I'm saying? He can box real well. You want him in a place where he can't move much. You know what I'm saying? He can't go backwards. He can go laterally in this position, but his options are limited. So this is where he wants to get him if you're facing a dude like this. And if you're in this situation, if you're the other guy, clinch. clinch and spin him around and get back into the middle of the ring. It does you no good to sit here. Um, it does you no good. And again, all it doesn't have to be pretty, but just clinch. The point is to stop the punches. That's it. That's all. Stop the punches. Bro, look at that. Look how swift that shuffle back was. Just watch how nice he does it. Right here. Just enough to the point where he's out of the way of that punch. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. And then pivots right out. Slip rolls the punch and slips out angles out, and now he's reset. See, and if you're the other dude, the bigger guy, you need to have a jab. You just have to. I don't know. I mean, I was always taught use your jab, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's a new thing where everyone just wants to knock each other out. But, you know, when you're fighting someone that's really high level, the knockouts don't usually come. So you're gonna have to win the fight, you know what I'm saying? And when I say win the fight, I mean box. And you got to have a jab if you want to be a good boxer. So I mean, this guy with the, in the green shirt, he doesn't really have a jab. You know what I'm saying? He has hit him, but he's only really hit him when he got him to the ropes. So I mean, you gotta have a jab, man. You gotta have a good, disciplined, hard jab, and it's gotta be there all the time. You gotta always be throwing it safely, of course, not lazy, but you gotta always be throwing it. And this is where he sees his success. The guy in the green when Gohan is on the ropes. Great head movement by Gohan. And he doesn't stay there long. He doesn't stay long. He angles out. He angles out. He knows he's quicker on the feet. I think he's more skilled with the feet. He just angles right out. This guy's just always moving, man. Always just slipping, you know what I'm saying, rolling. He's always moving. He never stays stationary. He rarely ever stays stationary. This is what you should be. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a sitting target. You know what I'm saying? You can't let a guy just, they don't have to work hard to hit you. This guy has to work hard. Look how much energy he's expending just to land a simple shot on Gohan. Do with the red headgear. You know what I'm saying? This is what you need to emulate. And he's doing good doing the green. He's he's doing good by keeping Gohan there. You know what I'm saying? He's you know, he's not really bullying him, but this is what I mean when I say bully people. You know, yeah, sometimes you got to bully people. You got to push them back. You got to keep them there. If you're having success on the ropes or in the corner, keep them there. You know what I'm saying? Push them back. Don't let them angle out. Don't let, you know what I'm saying? Um and you got to get this is it takes practice, of course, but this is what I mean. I mean, just look at the power jab of this guy. Look at that. Look at that. Pushes him back, lands a great jab, just and then lands another one. You know what I'm saying? And the way he's landing it, it's like his hand is right there, but he doesn't telegraph it. So it's like, whoosh, you know what I'm saying? So it's just the guy. He might have his hands close to his face, but he can't even get his hands fast enough to his face to block it. You know what I'm saying? This is which is why I like to kind of have my hand sitting on my face. So, you know what I'm saying? If I need to block a jab, I can go like that, go like this, you know what I'm saying? Move, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like to have my hands really resting on my face. Now, of course, you know what I'm saying? You might have them in a neutral position, of course. That's not wrong at all. But, if you're going to do that, you got to make sure you're fast enough to, bring them right back to, wherever you need to be, wherever your hands need to be to block the punches. Beautiful. Angles out. It seems like Gohan a little when he get a little bit tired, he get a little bit lazy as well. But he angles out when he wants to, he gets out. You know what I'm saying? And see, he's just a hair far enough to get out of the way of those punches. Watch this again. Hits him, backs out using his back foot, and gets out of the way of the punches. Man, beautiful work. Beautiful work. And this is exactly what I mean when I say uh you know either this is what I mean when I say clinch or hug and spin him around. This is Gohan does this exactly. Actually, he does even better than what I usually kind of envision, but he's in the corner, grabs the dude and spins around. If you can master that, now of course you got some guys that are going to try their best to keep you there, but if you can master what he just did, you will go very far because it's going to be very tough for someone to trap you in the corner. And then lands just two power great. I mean, this guy is crazy, man.
va por libre. Certo, certo. Ahorita que yo no hay un cambio.
Now, dude in the or yellow is that green is starting to actually land a little bit more. Um, Gohan has kind of stopped doing that shuffle back and distance control a little bit.
Ahora sí va bien. A ver, arriba. Ahí está arriba.
Dude in the green has good pressure. I will say that. Good pressure. He's staying on Gohan. Dude with the red headgear. He's staying on him. He's not letting him breathe. And if you're gonna fight the style of with the footwork and all that, your cardio, you're gonna have to be running miles every day. You just can't keep this up for more than 2 rounds if you don't have good cardio. You will gas out, and a guy won't even have to really try that hard after that. You know what I'm saying? He won't have, you know what I'm saying? Because you'll be doing most of the work for him. Damn, man, that was some crazy good work, bro. Holy. Gohan doing the red headgear is an absolute beast. I've seen him spar before. I don't know if this guy's a pro or not, man, because I think if he polished up his work, man, and really went to the pros, I think he'd go really far. What weight are they at? What weight are they at? I don't know even what weight they're at, but yeah, I don't know, but Gohan again, if you're a smaller dude, or even if you're just a pure boxer, man, study. You got to really implement his style into your style. I would really recommend it. This guy's footwork is some of the best I've seen in the sparring stuff. You know, his jab is superb. Like such a good jab, such a good jab. You know what I'm saying? And that jab found a home on that guy's face, literally. I mean, he'd throw 3 jabs and they'd all land, you know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like he's such a good boxer. I would give the first 2 rounds to Gohan and the third round to the other dude with the green shirt. I think Gohan got a little bit tired and stopped kind of, getting out of the way a lot of the punches. I think he stopped a lot of the distance control. And it happens, you know what I'm saying? This happen, you can fade in the later half of the fights, and this is why your cardio has to be amazing. Your cardio has to be like people don't understand how tiring this you know this style is. It's more tiring than the pressure fighter style. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, it's more tiring, it's more taxing, it's more mentally exhausting. So, but other dude did good. He had very good pressure. I like the pressure. Um, he needs to keep his hands up more and slip punches. You know what I'm saying? Duck, roll punches more. I mean, you can block punches, but if you can get out the way, I think that's better, in my personal opinion. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? I'm all ears, of course. If you have your own sparring videos, definitely send them to the email in the description, and I'll review them. You know what I'm saying? But you guys already know what it is. Like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Marco Darko, peace.